Donuts will not give you cancer, and tigers are not fancy panthers, and Idris Elba was never a Girl Scout. If knowledge is power, then let's go work out. Enlieclopedia.
So it's the time of the show, again, to train your noses to more efficiently sniff out disinformation. Yesterday, it was the official birthday of a very special guy, King Charles III. So I'm going to give you 5 facts about His Maj, the King, only one of which is correct. You just need to identify which fact is solid gold truth and which are lies. Fact number 1. Charles is fluent in Welsh and has delivered several speeches in the beautiful phlegm-producing language. He's a notorious mumbler, so you'd be forgiven for not realising. Is that true? He speaks Welsh? Welsh? Can that be true? Really? Fact number 2. Charles has written 14 romance novels under the pen name Tigger Page. Critics rave about his uncanny ability to bring out the eroticism of architecture. There are towers, plinths, archways, and buttresses aplenty. I mean, those who remember the, I don't even really want to say it, but Tampon Gate back in the early 90s will know that he's a man with a silver tongue when it comes to matters of the heart and loins. Fact number 3. Charles is so committed to fighting climate change that his official royal car runs on, quote, Flintstone technology, powered exclusively by the feet of the driver and other aides. They absolutely hate motorway travel. You've got to keep that kind of speed up when you're only running. Yeah, you're not going to be happy. Number 4. Charles's famously sausage-like fingers are the result of a pagan curse placed on him in the late 80s by a Bavarian wurst maker whose sausages Charles described as chewy and salty during a state visit to Munich. Charles insists his critiques were entirely justified and would rather have his integrity than normal fingers. Now, if that's true, you've got to give him a lot of credit for that. He has suffered immeasurably with his sausagey digits. He's saying, but every time he looks at those digits, this fact presupposes, he looks at those digits and he says, yes, I spoke my mind. And I don't regret it for a second. That's what Charles is saying. Credit to him. And the final fact, Charles has used the same Brother laserjet printer since 1998. It no longer prints in colour, but since he only needs it for making his black and white royal household zines, as is his royal duty, it's still perfectly fit for purpose. So this is about a Brother laserjet printer that he's had since 1998. But this is also including the interesting idea of his royal duty. Now, we don't know whether that's because he is Charles or whether because he is the monarch, of creating a black and white royal household zine, presumably to keep all of the staff up to date with the comings and goings. That's interesting. I love thinking of the Queen making a zine, the Queen zine, on a photocopier perhaps, or, printer printing off and then photocopying. That's a lovely idea. That's a really nice idea. So the summary here, these are your 5 options. I looked up how this was pronounced, but that just means he speaks Welsh. In Siarad Cymraeg, something like that. 2, romance novelist. 3, Flintstone car. 4, sausage curse. Or 5, dodgy brother. Of course, because of his brother printer. The make of the printer is Brother, and it's a bit dodgy because it doesn't print in color anymore. So nobody went for the Flintstone car. He's a big one for climate change. He's a big one for climate change. I thought that would draw some people in. Apparently not. Never mind. Thank you so much for voting, guys. Thank you so much for getting involved. AOL Time Warner Official. The Flintstones car is just a bridge too far. It just silly, says AOL Time Warner Official. The Number 2, the romance novelist I can buy, but Flintstones cars just a bridge too far. This fact is true. Which fact is true? It is, of course... It is number 1. Charles is fluent in Welsh and has delivered several speeches in the beautiful, phlegm-producing language. He is a notorious mumbler, though, so he would be forgiven for not realising when he's speaking. Is that English? Is that Welsh? You might never know. But congratulations to Maple Panda, to SJ Beck 72, and to JRPV20. Do you know what? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to the big man. Happy birthday to the big man. It's not his proper birthday, it's his official birthday, which is something that I think a lot of normal people wish that they could have, who have his real birthdays, I believe, in November. A lot of people wish they could have an official birthday when it's sunny, who have their birthdays in the winter, but you're not the monarch, so deal with it.